Here are the supplies within your pop-up bin to help you facilitate a pop-up tour. The Cooking Matters at the Store Pop-Up Tour Resource Guide contains information on the contents of your pop-up bin, how to set up your tour, and talking points for each section of your tour. The Pop-Up Bin Folder Checklist outlines the contents of each of the white envelopes in your pop-up bin for reference and for easy cleanup. The Your Prop folder contains laminated pictures for you to use throughout your tour. You can either place the pictures throughout the tour or carry them with you and pull them out and discuss them when appropriate. The activity folders contain laminated pictures for you to set up throughout the tour. The resource guide will indicate when to do each activity. These pictures are found in the Your Prop folder and are to be used at the beginning of the tour as part of the introduction. Participants will learn the 5 food groups, why it might be helpful to shop seasonally, and the benefits of sticking to the perimeter of the grocery store when shopping. The apple investment picture is found in the Your Props folder and is to be utilized during Activity 2. The picture of the bag of apples and single apples are the contents of the Activity 2 folder. In this activity, you will compare unit price to find the better buy. This is the contents of the Activity 3 folder. In this activity, you will compare the price of baby carrots to that of whole carrots and frozen carrots. You will also discuss the price, ingredients, and nutrition facts of the frozen teriyaki vegetables. These are the contents of the Activity 4 folder. These pictures will help participants understand the difference in amounts of fat in ground meats. You will compare 4 types of ground beef with varying fat contents, as well as ground turkey. You will use these 2 cans of tuna from your pop-up bin for Activity 5. You will compare the fat content of each to find the healthiest canned seafood option. The laminated pictures of green beans are from the Your Props folder, and the cans of green beans are from the pop-up bin. You will use these pictures to compare the unit price of fresh, frozen, and canned green beans, and the various benefits of each. You will use the cans of green beans to look at the sodium content in the no salt added and regular varieties. You will use these cans of beans as well as this bag of dry beans from your pop-up bin for Activity 6. You will compare their prices as well as sodium content. These are the contents of the Activity 7 folder. You will use these laminated pictures to compare the price per pound, grams of protein, grams of sugar, and total and saturated fat content. You will also use these props in the milk section. The laminated pictures are from the Your Props white envelope, and the True Moo chocolate milk is from your pop-up bin. Use these props to explain that not everyone can have dairy, and there are other options. Additionally, the sugar in milk is natural from the lactose. Use the chocolate milk to compare sugar content to that of plain milk. You will use these props from your pop-up bin for Activity 8. You will have participants figure out how many teaspoons of sugar are in each yogurt container by dividing the grams of sugar by 4. Each container of yogurt has a corresponding laminated string of sugar packets. Each packet represents 1 teaspoon of sugar. These are the contents of the Activity 9 folder. You will use these laminated pictures to compare the unit price of regular cheese, shredded cheese, and cheese bought in bulk. You will also compare fat content from the regular and 2% milk cheddar cheeses. Lastly, you will compare the ingredients in the American cheese to that of the cheddar cheese. This prop is to be used for the burlap whole grain demo. It is found in your pop-up bin. The 3 parts can be taken apart to show the bran, endosperm, and germ. These are the contents of the Activity 10 folder. You will use these laminated pictures to compare the ingredient lists to figure out which breads are whole grains. Use these 2 boxes of pasta from your pop-up bin as part of Activity 10. You will compare the ingredient list to figure out which one is a whole grain. Use these boxes of cereal and measuring cups from your pop-up bin for Activity 11. You will calculate the number of teaspoons of sugar in each serving by dividing the grams of sugar by 4. Compare the sugar content among the boxes and figure out which ones are whole grains. The laminated pictures are the contents of the Activity 12 folder. The boxes of oatmeal are props from the pop-up bin. Compare the unit price as well as the sugar content for the two types of oatmeal. Use this prop from your pop-up bin to discuss sugary beverages. Compare the Coca-Cola with the 100% juice and discuss natural versus added sugars. Then introduce the fizzy drink, a drink made from half 100% juice and half seltzer water. You can even provide a taste test.